Hi everyone, Siobhan here. Today I wanted to give you some tips on how to write a perfect resume. If you are a new college pass out and looking the tips for how to write a good resume, you've landed to the right place. Or also if you are a student in Australia or someone who's completed engineering or looking for a job and don't know where to start on writing a resume, you can start looking the tips that I'm sharing here. And by all means, please leave me comments, leave me your feedback on what do you feel about the video. So let's dive into this. So the first thing is about myself. I have 17 plus years of experience in IT industry. So I started in 2005, working in my first organization that was Wipro back in India. And then I worked in various other organizations like Cisco. I worked for British Telecom. I've been on site from India. I've delivered a lot of telecom projects, a lot of IT related infrastructure projects. So I've been there, I've done that. And in 2019, I got my PR and I came to Australia. And since then, I have settled in Sydney and I have been working in IT for 5 years. So that's about me. So let's talk about resume format. First of all, it's very, very important to have a clean and a professional format of of your resume, and you need to make sure that all your experiences, if you have any, needs to be in reverse chronological order, and they need to have all your experiences and skills listed out there. So I will share a template in my description of this video so that you can have a look and let me know if that works for you. So it also needs to have a very visual appeal. So when a recruiter looks at your resume, he should be able to see, okay, this is where you're working at right now, or this is what your experience is, your domain is, and it will convey the right attitude, it will convey the right information that needs to be given to the recruiter who's going to invest in you, make a call, schedule the interview, and all of that. So the next one is starting with a strong summary or objective statement. Now it's very important to showcase your technical skills, your proficiencies, what all you've done, or even if you were in college, you were in engineering college, what all technical skills you have, Java, C, C++, whatever, Python, all those things. So include your hard skills, which is your programming languages, your operating systems and databases, and also your soft skills, which means you're a problem solver. You are a teamwork person who knows how to bring everyone together. You know how to collaborate people. You know how to liaise with people in different teams. You are a very good communicator. So, all of these things will help you bring your resume out, bring your stand out basically your resume in, when you're compared with other people, other candidates. So, make sure you use your keywords from the job description that's been given. If it's a role for a database analyst or if it's a role for a developer, make sure that your key skills keywords are aligned with what the job requirement is. You're not applying for a Salesforce a database administrator. I don't know if that's a role, and you have done Python or you have done something else. So don't apply for something like that. Make sure your keywords are also in matching with what the requirement is. The next one is detailing your professional experience. Now, it's very important that you write at least a paragraph about what your work experiences have been, like I said, in reverse chronological order. Also making sure what your position, your job title, what the company name was, where was it located, was it in India, outside, how long you were there, and clearly write down your dates of employment. When were you employed? When did you leave? All of that. Also, after that, you have to write your responsibilities, what you were working there as, what was your achievements in that role. So I've just put in a snippet of what my professional profile looks like. So I've put in as program management and service delivery management profession with 17 years of expertise, heading project management and service delivery for large IT scale and infrastructure programs. So you need to put things like that. And if you have experience in logistics, telecom, banking, all of these businesses, all of these business units, you need to put that as well, so that the recruiter knows, okay, if the position is for a bank, he knows that you are from a fintech background. He knows that if it's for logistics, he knows that you've already worked in companies like DHL, or you've worked in companies like UPS or anything like that. So you have put in your professional profile there so that they can just glance through and make a decision whether your profile fits or not. The other one is education and certifications. Now, it's very important to list down your education background also, right? You have to put in, you've done BCA, you've done your engineering, put in all your degrees, your diplomas, and all of that, including your certifications, your PMP, your Agile, your Scrum certified, all of those things. And when did you earn them? What are the expiry dates and all of that? Also, make sure if you are in college or you've just passed out your university, make sure that you put in your extracurricular activities that demonstrate again that you have leadership quality. You are a very good person who needs to who learns, who knows already how to communicate, and who's able to pick up the reins of the company and can start delivering. So you need to give that confidence to the recruiter that yes, you are the right candidate for the job. The other one is education and certifications, which we've already spoken about. Now, this part is very important, which is customized for each job application. Don't just jump and make a generic resume and start applying for jobs. It's not going to work for you. So what I meant was, you need to tailor your resume for each job application. So if it's a job of a scrum master, you need to make sure that you have that relevant experience in your resume. You need to put those scrum master in your resume so that it gets picked up by the software. So I don't know if you know about ATS, which is the applicant tracking systems, which is used in Australia. I don't know about other countries. So what happens is the recruiters have 500 applications or 200 applications. Now they're not going to go on each and every one and look into it. Okay, it matches, it doesn't match. What they will do is they will run through all those resume through their ATS system, and they whatever gets finalized, whatever gets picked up are the ones they will be calling. So, which means that if the keywords of a Scrum Master is there in your profile, if the keyword of leadership, of all those things that are required in the job are in your resume, then the chances of you getting a call is, I think it's 100% that they will call you, or in fact, they will email you and say, when are you available to have a quick chat? So make sure that you tailor your resume. Now, the next one is to be consistent and professional layout. We all know that we need to have the same font type and the same font size. Make sure you use bullet points while highlighting all your profile achievements, your certifications, and always make sure that you are not using any excessive formatting or graphics that may distract the recruiter from what's is actually important to get the job. Also, where I've seen some people have been writing 5 to 6 pages of resume, that's not required. Make sure your resume length is a maximum to 2 to 3 pages, focusing on your relevant information that you're applying for the job. So those were my tips, and I hope that I was able to justify, I was able to give you some insight, some information on how to write a resume. If you want to connect with me, I've given my email address here, srobinson17 at gmail. So please reach out to me if you have any queries, if you want to know anything about Australian job market. And I've also put my LinkedIn there so you can connect with me on LinkedIn. And in some time, I'm going to start doing some resume screenings. So I would be starting something like where I would be taking up people's resume, I'll look around, give them some feedback. So if you would like me to do that, let me know and I will be making videos of that. So thank you, take care, and have a good day. Bye.